Learning Zilu Nishmas Etta Ahuva Bat Yaakov Masech Sanhedrin Perek Gimel Mishna Ches Kol Zman Shemaybe Raya Soiser Sadin. If a person comes to Bezdin, he didn't have a schus biyadeh, and then he leaves Bezdin that he's guilty, he's chayiv, and after a while he finds a zchus and he brings it to Bezdin. So Soiser Sadin, Bezdin is gonna redo the din, and they're going to be mechayiv the other person. The Mishnah continues. Amruloi, two halachas we're going to say now. Two machliks and chacham and Mishna Yomi. The first one is Amruloi korai sheyesh lach habe mikan v'ad shloishim yoyim. They gave him 30 days to bring a raya. So then the chachamim hold matzah b'seil shloishim yoyim soiser la'achar shloishim yoyim inisoiser. He has to bring it within 30 days. After 30 days, it's too late. However, Amar Mishna Yomi argued, and he said, no, my ass is that matzah b'seil shloishim u'matzah la'achar shloishim. He didn't find it now, but he'll find it after 30 days, so therefore he could bring it even later. And the second case where they argue is Amar loy have edim. They told him to bring aim, but Amar ein li edim. I don't have edim. They're medinas hayam. Amar have raya. Bring a raya. Amar ein li raya. I don't have the raya right now. Well, la'achar zman hevi raya, and afterwards he brought a raya. Umatza edim, or he found his edim. So then the chachamim hold harei ze'ein akum. We don't believe him because we're choishish that maybe he was mezayif the raya that he's bringing, or maybe he hired false edim. However, again, Rav Shimon Gamliel argues and says, "Mayas ezesh lo yidei sheyesh le'edim matzah edim lo yidei sheyesh le'raya matzah raya." He could be he didn't know originally, and now he knows, so he is believed. The Gemara paskins like Rav Shimon Gamliel in the first halacha, and the second halacha, which is called raya achreina. The Gemara says that we don't paskin. There's a member for Rabbi Barchanan Rabbi Yechanan that komakum sheshana Rav Shimon Gamliel b'Mishnah Seina. We always paskin Rav Shimon Gamliel Mishnais, except for 3 cases, and this is one of them. The second seif of our Mishnah, which is called Raya Achreina, the second Raya. And the Svara why the seif is worse, because over there he said ainly. In the Reisha he didn't say I don't have anything. So then, even if he finds after 30 days, we pass him Mishna Yomi that he could bring it. But in the Seifa where he specifically said ainly, then he can't change his mind and bring it. Even Mishna Yomi who holds that he could bring it in the Seifa, the Mishnah now says a case where even Mishna Yomi is going to be masking that he can't bring anymore. What's the case? Rosh is chayiv b'din. He saw that he came out that he was chayiv b'din. V'amar, and he says, Kirvu poinu v'yaduuni. So bring this person, he'll come and say this for me. So over here it's Vadai Shakranim, because he knew about them the whole time. Why didn't he bring them out before? He pulls out a raya from his belt. Obviously the raya is not a good raya, because if it was a good raya, he would have spoken out before. So therefore, even according to Rabbi Shimon Gamliel, it's nothing. Perek Dala Mishnah Aleph, Echad Dinei Maminis v'Echad Dinei Nefashis. They're both similar in the fact that Drisha v'Chakira, they both need Drisha and Chakira of the Edom. And the next Perek Hey, we're going to learn what the 7 Chakiras were. What's the Makar? Shenamar Mishpat Echad Yeh Lechem. The Gemara asks the question that it's Mavur in a different Braisa that by Dinei Maminis you don't need Drisha v'Chakira. So the Gemara says 3 terutzim. Either our Mishnah is saying Midin Daraisa, but Midirabanan you don't need Drisha v'Chakira Shalei Pinel Delis of Nei Lavan. The second teretz of the Gemara is that our Mishnah is talking about Dinei Knasis. By Knasis you need Drisha v'Chakira, by Dois v'Avois you don't. And the third teretz is that our Mishnah is talking about a Din Meruma, so there's a reason to think that something is wrong over here, and therefore you need Drisha v'Chakira. Mishnah now lists 8 nafkaminas between Dinei Maminis and Dinei Nefashis. Ma bein Dinei Maminis Dinei Nefashis. The first one is Dinei Maminis b'shleishiv Dinei Nefashis b'esem v'shleishiv, like we said in the first parak. You need 3 dayanim for Dinei Maminis, but 23 for Dinei Nefashis. The second nafkamina is Dinei Maminis poiskin bein l'schos bein l'chayva Dinei Nefashis poiskin l'schos bein poiskin l'chayva. That by Dinei Nefashis we don't discuss the guilty side first. We tried to first discuss the innocent side. The third nafkamina is Dinei Maminis maten al pi erechod bein l'schos bein l'chayva Dinei Nefashis maten al pi erechod l'schos v'al pi shnayim l'chayva. This we also discussed in the first parak that by Dinei Nefashis you're only going to say chayiv if you have a majority of 2 above, not just 1 above. The fourth nafkamina is Dinei Maminis machziran bein l'schos bein l'chayva Dinei Nefashis machziran l'schos bein machziran l'chayva. That by Dinei Maminis you're only going to be seiser. By Dinei Nefashis you're only going to be seiser the din to say that he's innocent. The fifth nafkamina is dine mamanis hakom alam d'schus v'chayve, dine nefashis hakom alam d'schus v'ein hakom alam d'chayve. That by dine nefashis we don't allow echem and a talmidim to be malam b'chayve. The sixth nafkamina is dine mamanis hamalam chayve, malam d'schus, malam d'schus, malam chayve. But by dine nefashis hamalam chayve, malam d'schus, malam d'schus ein yachal lachzar v'lam chayve. That by dine nefashis, once they're malamid schus, we're not going to be chayzer and malamid chayva, and that's a svara because v'itzilu Etta. The Gemara says Amarav loishan el b'shas masa umatan, that's only b'shas the actual masa umatan, aval b'shas gemar din. But once they already looked and they couldn't find, and they already came out with a gemar din, and now someone found a reason to be mechayev, then you will be chayzer umalamed chayve. It's just b'shas masa umatan that we want you to work as hard as possible to be melamed schos. So we tell you that once you're melamed schos, we're not going to go ahead and be melamed chayve. The seventh nafkamina is dine maman is danim b'yoyim v'gorim b'layla, dine nefashis danim b'yoyim v'gorim b'layla. That by dine nefashis, even the tchilas hadin is only by day, as opposed to by dine mamanis, where the Gemara din could be at night. The Gemara learns that out by Dinei Mamanis because of a stira and psukim that says v'shaftos em b'choles. It sounds like any time, and then it says v'haya b'yoyim and chilu es banav is by day. And the Gemara darshins yoyim tchilas din, which is the main part, and the laila could be for the Gemara din. The last nafkamina, the eighth nafkamina between Dinei Mamanis and Dinei Nefashis is Dinei Mamanis goyim boy b'yoyim bein l'schus bein l'chayva. You have to finish it on that day, even the chayva you are allowed to finish it on that day. I'm sorry, but by din and nefashis going by yom mischos b'yom shel achrav chayva. If you want to come out chayva, you're not allowed to do it on that day. You have to wait another day. And the Gemara says the Mishnah ends off afichach ein dan and loy be'erev Shabbos and loy be'erev Yantav. You can't dan din and nefashis not an erev Shabbos and not an erev Yantav. And the Gemara goes through because there's no heichet timsa to push it off. And if you're going to do the Gemara, if you're going to start the din on Erev Shabbos, it's going to wind up coming out that you're not going to be able to kill him on Shabbos, and therefore we don't start on Erev Shabbos.